Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello,
Two teams,
everybody, and
each
welcome
seeking
to
the
today's
perfect
match.
pick-me-up start at the
Sweden
expense of each other.
against Tunisia.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here.
Everyone,
Things are
please
heating
welcome
up
our players
and
to
we'll
the
be getting
field.
underway very soon. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Sweden.
And now, riding up
Isak
for
gets the
Sweden,
nod here.
number
Anything we should
3,
note about him, Jim?
Lindelof.
Well, he's the kind of player, Peter, who can conjure up a goal
Isak.
out of relatively nothing. He's also a very good communicator and a great team player, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him fitting right in with his new teammates today.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. So off we go then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. That's a little off target. Nice bit of trickery. Johansson gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Driving forward. He's found a way through. Tries to play it through. That's a good ball out wide. Always goal side. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's trying the shot. And now they can clear their lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bergvall. Spread out to the left. That's going across goal. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's slung out wide. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's the chance to counter. And he's worked it through. And the shot! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Tunisia, after 18 minutes, is number 26.
Tunisia have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Sweden are behind here despite their domination of possession. And the shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That is headed for Isak! Oh, that was no routine save.
Isak really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Real chance! Just the wrong side.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Goodmanson tries to pass it through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Quick look, then plays it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely aimed pass. He won't be happy with that one.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Looking to play him in. And he skips past his man. And he's whipped it across. And it's Bergvall. It's a promising position. And he's being shifted off it. Could move up a gear here.
Added time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Sweden currently
Please turn your
behind by
attention to
1
the screen
goal to
for
nil at the break.
information provided by the local police.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So the action resumes.
Sweden can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bergvall. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! Oh, and again! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
It's run loose. Who's going to get it? This time, surely! Oh, good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 52 minutes is number
Not so much
20.
sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Sweden really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
And he's picked it up out wide, cross to the back post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Svensson, he slings it in, tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And it's Bergvall.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lindelof. Now Goodmanson. Bergvall. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is doing no harm at all.
Isak clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Substitution for Sweden, number 10.
So time for
Coming on the
change.
field
And this one has been on the cards for a
number
little while.
17.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Svensson. Bergvall. Isak. Tries a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Sweden are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Isak. Can he finish? Goal, Sweden! And the comeback is complete. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Is number 9, Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak.
Sweden leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's good vision. Oh, great leap! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get rid. Isak is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Bergvall. Space for him to turn and look.
Sweden clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Substitution.
Tunisia choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Great defending, strong and determined. And the pass is intercepted. Tunisia do have a chance to counter here. Oh, well played, well played. Bergvall. Looking for options for movement.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
That'll be a throw. Tunisia have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd
Substitution in
become
progress.
just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Sweden close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, super ball! Goes for a shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Sweden really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Goodmanson.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One
added
slip
minute has
can
been
be really
indicated.
costly.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Isak. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Isak! Cleared away. That's that, the end. Sweden have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Elanga picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and
a
find a
quick
winner,
announcement for the
and they
benefit
did
of
just
anybody
that.
who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.